Hello everyone and welcome back to the fifth part tutorial of the bathroom modeling tutorial. This time what we're going to do is we will mount this in the room properly, and as well as I want to say one more thing about something here. So if you're gonna model, I don't know, a bath like what we've done here, there are one more thing or two things that I had in mind that you need to be aware of. One thing is how the person is going to enter this bath. Okay, so one of the things is that whenever he's entering or exiting the bath, you don't want to have the the tap of the water being in front of him, because this will with time, if it's spilling hot water, it will get heat and simply burn the person's skins. So basically this is like a good place to be at. I mean, the tap is a good position, in a good position where basically it won't do any harm to the person who is coming to shower. But at the same time, the person is not really won't be able to really lay down here inside the bath normally, because the water will just spill on his head, or I don't know, he probably bang his head over this. So whatever will be the case from you, I don't know if you're going to point to some more realistic kind of thing, or just a little bit more understanding on how you're going to design this. I just thought that maybe considering this little issues will be pretty good for you. So we will leave it as it is. I'm going to apply and turn on my room, and I'm going to grab the bath. And this is really nice because the bath is very, very small and it's one unit, and we can go over and set edit, delete by type, history, and simply scale it up as we see or as we feel like. I don't know. Let's say that, well, maybe something bigger. Just like so. I'm going to position it into this wall here. I'm going to rotate it. Simply position it next to this wall here. That way. That way. I'm going to switch to 4-view. Switch here. Right now I don't see the bath, and this is because I'm using this weird kind of thing here. Well, all these setups with the room, still can't see this, and it bugs me because I always forget what I need to do in this case. Anyway, let's bring back this. Let's say that we are satisfied with the position. It could be a little bit inside there. And you know what? This is not even the perspective, it's 2D pan zoom, which I'm not sure why it's acting like that. Okay, here is the bath, top view. You can use the top view to make sure that this is not intersecting with the walls. Let's leave some space there just to keep it on the safe side, and that's great. Oh, and of course the floor. I want to make sure that it's on top of the floor. We can use the snap features, but I ain't gonna do this right now. Okay, so as for my taste, the window is in a good position, but I also have problem with the ceiling. It's a little bit too low. I'm gonna bring this up, and now we're gonna deal with creating something else. So first of all, because we already ended with this part of the bath, I'm gonna add this to a new layer. I'm gonna call this bath. Okay, just like so. Enter, save. Now I can hide both of them at the same time. And we're going to create some new things here. So we're going to start with creating polygon cylinder. Rotate it that way. Hold down the J key. And we're going to pull these like that. Okay, something like that. Doesn't have to be that long. We will be able to, later on to adjust the size or whatever. So adding this, right-click, choose edge, control right-click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. We will have the split here. I'm gonna right-click, choose face. I'm gonna grab half cut of this, delete it, press F8, coming only to this portion here, shift right-click, insert edge loop. I'm gonna insert edge loop here, one next to it, okay, and I'm gonna insert one more edge loop here, one more edge loop here, one more edge loop here, and one more edge loop here. Okay, so now basically I created these two and these two to maintain whatever I'm going to do with those faces here, and these two, well, I'm going to right click, choose face. I'm going to grab these, double click on this face. Okay, I'm going to extrude this inside like so. Okay, but I want you to pay attention to what's going on here. Okay, it's extruded inside. I'm going to press F8, shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm going to insert one edge loop very close to this edge and also to this edge, and here one from here, one from here. I'm gonna need to be careful because it's very, very, very tiny to work with, and I'm trying to teach you, not confuse you, so I'm gonna try and zoom in here. Sorry, not here. One here, one here, and we need two more on this faces that we extruded. This one and one here. Okay, so now whenever we're gonna press 3 to smooth this, this area will maintain sharp. Okay, but I need one more edge loop here. Okay, adding one more edge loop here will make sure that this area will be smooth, but not smooth as you've seen a few seconds ago. So pressing 3, you see we have this kind of a nice angled kind of area here. Now you can double click on this edge, shift right click, slide edge tool, and then middle mouse click, hold and drag to position this a little bit more here, and then press 3 and take a look at this. So it looks good. I don't really like the shadows and the entire thing that I'm seeing here, so what I will do, I will go and grab this vertex, shift right click, chamfer it, right click, choose face, this face, press 1, make sure you are exiting the smooth preview, scale this up, okay, to about so, and then go mesh, okay, edit mesh and poke face, poke under face section, and press 3. So now that looks better than earlier, okay, see, and we can see that curved this extruded area inside there. And what I want to do here is basically press 1 to exit smooth preview, grab this, double click on this one, extrude it, okay, extrude it a little bit. Now we're going to extrude it outwards like this, and then extrude it just a little bit more, once more extrude, and one more extrude. And then you can squeeze this a little bit. So you have something a little bit beveled here. Now press F8, press 3 to smooth preview this, and now this will be the outcome of this. We can even add a little bit more to it, like adding more edges to maintain those edges sharp a little bit if you like. I am gonna deal with it right now. All I care is bring the camera into this position where I can grab these two faces from the side. You see, this is exactly where the grid is cutting this, so it helps me to grab these two, extrude them, switch to move tool, pull them outside that way, okay? And because this shape, you see, we extruded it, but it's a little bit, it's not flat. So you can switch to scale tool while those two faces still selected and push them so the cube meets the bluish cube. That will tell you that it's basically flat, okay? And we can continue push this a little bit more, just a little bit more, not much. Press F8, shift right click, insert edge loop. Let's grab this, add edge loop here, add edge here, right click, choose face. I'm gonna grab this face, sorry, shift double click on this face, extrude this, do something such as this if you like, I don't know. You can even make it just, kind of, well, if I'm going to switch to scale tool, so do something such as this, okay? But it's up to you. Now the thickness of it, I guess that this is a little bit too much. We can bring those vertices backwards a little bit. And there is something here that I don't like. I think I grabbed some, oh, okay, yeah. These here, I'm gonna need to use the scale tool in order to flatten those vertices. Because of this extrusion, they became a little bit curved inside. So I'm flattening them that way and bring those. And maybe those are okay that they are, beveled inside a little bit. That's nice. A little bit, tiny bit of design, like, I don't know. Adding edge loops here and there, maintaining those. After all, this is going to be a towel kind of hang instrument. I don't know. Oh, one thing that I missed here is I wanted this part to be part of the arm and not this. But anyway, do what you like, okay? It's not worse. I mean, it's better. It's good. Now, I'm going to add one more edge loop here because I need to maintain this area sharp. Press 3, press F8. So you see how it became. Something like that. And now we can press F8. Switch to Move Tool. You see the center is here. Now, the pivot is here, basically because we cut the other half cut of it. So if in your case the pivot is not here while it's in object mode and move tool, and there is someone is having trouble with himself. Anyway, in order to mirror this, you're gonna press shift right click while it's in object mode, mirror polygon. Now you can see by the move tool that this is the Z, because it's the blue one. This is the Z positive direction. So if this is facing the Z direction, we need the negative Z direction. So whenever we're going to do this and we're going to mirror this, we're going to shift right click, choose mirror polygon, go to this submenu, mirror options. Here we're going to tell Maya to mirror this in the negative Z, and we don't want to merge with the original, so uncheck this and click mirror, and you can see we have this nice handle almost done. Right click, choose vertices. We're going to grab all the vertices on the center. We're going to go over mesh, edit mesh, and merge components to make sure that this will be one unit. And with that done, all we left to do is to bring in the room. Let's bring the bath also. I'm going to grab this. Okay. I'm going to rotate. Now, I like to keep it clean, like, not much of a design, not really something very that complicated or complex about this towel hanger or whatever it's called. So in that way, basically, I can always, I can do some changes that even though they can look like a little bit too much, they won't really affect the shape. So if I want to make it a little bit longer, Now I can grab all those vertices and all those vertices at once and simply switch to scale tool and pull it, but still yet the entire shape, or how it looks, remain the same. So I'm gonna bring this to the wall, making sure it's there. We have this here. Let's set this here. Okay, and we will be able to use this later on for, I don't know, other parts of the bathroom. So for this part, I'm gonna save this file, save scene as. I'm gonna call this 5. And sorry for this enormous, problematic sound from the background. It's just, I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, have a good day. Thank you for watching and see you at the next part.